Oh, so I'm gonna forget to unmute.
All right,
All right.
testing, testing. One, two, three, chat. I think we should be live for today's severe weather event. Today I'm joined with special guest David, who's been on this stream as many times as I remember. It's been a while since David's been. I should think it's been kind of a while since David's been on this stream.
Yeah, it's been
Hey
it's
chat,
been about 2 months.
hey chat. Impulse Sweaters here, Luke is here. How are you guys doing today? Today we have a 3 out of 5 on the we have a 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. We actually do have also a 5% chance of tornadoes today. 5% significant chance of tornadoes. Level SIG 1 risk in 2 areas. And central northern Kansas, about north central Kansas, about near Topeka, Saline, pretty close to where David used to live, just north of where David used to live. Also got Colorado, 5% risk. And David, anything you would like to say?
Well, hello there to everybody.
I'm
Hope
going on
everybody's
to your
having a All right. All right, we're doing a mic test. Mic test. All right, there y'all go. Y'all can hear me. All right. Sorry about that. It's a little bit of a mic issue there. We got that fixed. Sorry about that. So as I was saying here, hello there, everybody. Happy Monday. It is June 8th. We got a lot of weather to talk about. Earlier ago, I showed you multiple severe warnings, and now we're going to expect a lot more of those going into this afternoon, into the evening hours. So keep it here on the channel for the latest updates with tonight's weather. For starters, we have a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock tonight for southeastern Wyoming and in southwestern sections, or excuse me, northwestern and western sections of Nebraska this evening until 9 o'clock, as mentioned. And then a tornado watch is effective for northeastern Colorado, including Denver, Hugo, Shannon Wells, and then that will also include San Francisco, and Goodland, and Sharon Springs in this until 9 p.m. But if we go just 2 counties east of Kobe, or 1 county east of Kobe, there's a time zone difference here. This is Central Time. So for southern Nebraska and northern Kansas, so Great Bend, Stockton, Norton, McCook, Red Cloud, those areas are under a tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight. So as you can see, a time zone difference for sure over there. And look at this, the flood watch is effective for a good chunk of the Midwest and the Tennessee Valley, where we're expecting training storms and storms that will be slowly moving, producing very heavy rain, a lot of lightning and thunder. And look at this, there's going to be a lot of weather that we're going to be tracking for you guys here this evening. So for starters here, look what's going on radar right now, tracking severe warnings right now. And also, again, a tornado watch this evening for about 5 more hours. So, but again, tornado watch underway right now for several counties, as well as a severe thunderstorm watch, and multiple severe warnings are already kicking off this evening across sections of Kansas, Nebraska, and even Colorado. And also there's some severe weather happening in Texas too. Just want to point that out. All the way towards Lubbock, another severe warning. And there's that one severe warning right now in the Panhandle as well. All right, so that's what we got for right now. We'll throw it over to Chris here.
All right, guys. All right, guys, let's take a look at these storms. David did an amazing job. Thank you, David, for that segment. All right, guys, right now, these storms are really starting to initiate right now in Colorado. Right now, we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornado warnings in the risk area already, guys. There is some good news, though. I don't see any real rotation as of right now. But, guys, hold on. Never mind. I do see north of Aurora. I do see a tiny bit of rotation that could potentially get going. So we are watching for those areas. Those areas are some isolated rotation, guys, that could potentially be get going soon. As you can see, you see, David, you see what I'm talking about? See, some areas are of a little bit of rotation.
Yes, a little bit of rotation worth noting right now for sure.
Yeah, there's like 2 areas of rotation in the severe thunderstorm warning for Aurora right now. I am watching out for that, guys. There is a 5% chance of tornadoes today, so we do have to watch out across the board. A pretty big 5% chance. Look at these storms starting to initiate too. We're near Phillipsburg in Kansas and on the border between Kansas and Colorado. So we are also watching for these storms now. Let's take a look at, guys, look how slow these storms are moving in Kansas, though. That's today's event. It's getting more of kind of a slower event, honestly. See, no rotation on the storms in Kansas, but these storms are beginning to initiate, and we are in the early stages of today's event. And before I throw it over back to David, I will take a look at, wow, guys. I'm going to go on the thermodynamics. Guys, this cape is crazy. Over 2,000 joules of cape right now in Colorado, and especially, look at that cape bullseye on your haze right now in Kansas. Oh, wow, David, over 4,500 joules per cape in central Kansas right now in the risk area.
We got a lot of cape that's underway. Goodness gracious. So that's plenty of storm fuel.
Oh, at a level 3 on that significant tornado parameter in Kansas. So that's starting to mature too. You want me to throw it back to you for a little bit if you want?
Yeah.
We go back and forth like every few minutes.
Yes, we'll go back and forth. All right. So, hey there, guys. David here. Here's a look at Ryan's feed right now. You can see he's in the storms right now. He is currently, where's he? I'm not exactly sure what city he is in or where exactly he's at. Oh, he's in Colorado. He's in Rama, Colorado right now. So, some great shots we're getting right now from him as he is driving eastbound right now in northeastern Colorado. So, let's go back to the radar right now, shall we? And he's actually in the severe warning as we are speaking. Let's see if I can get you the right area. I believe he's right over here. Yes, yes. He is in this storm over here. Um, you can see tons of storm reports have also been reported in this area. So I'll tell you now that he is over here. So severe thunderstorm warning underway right now. This is a considerable severe warning, producing some very large hail up to tennis ball size. Just want to point that out there. So this is also the wind gusts in the storm are going up to 60 miles per hour. Checking velocity here, make sure there's anything rotating or not, and there's nothing. So that's great news to see with that. And as we go further to the northwest here into Denver, Colorado, there was a severe warning earlier as when we started off the broadcast, but now there's no longer a severe warning effective right now. It's on the east side of Denver, Colorado. But a severe warning with a tornado possible from the National Weather Service for 60-mile-per-hour winds and half-dollar size hail. Can we see that potential of anything rotating? As of right now, I don't see much of rotation from this storm. But this storm is producing some heavy rain for us this afternoon. And look at that hail core, all that pink you see right there. That is producing some very heavy rain and large hail up to about $0.50, again, according to the National Weather Service. And as we go further southbound into Texas, a severe warning that we're watching west of Lubbock this evening. A severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-sized hail for Hockley County this evening. That alert will go until 5 p.m. Central Time, so heads up for anybody west of Lubbock this evening. And then we have another severe warning that we're worth watching right now in the far northeastern sections of the Texas Panhandle and far western Oklahoma in the Panhandle. This is for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds for Beaver County and Lipscomb County this afternoon. So that is what we are watching. And then back to our main threat for severe weather tonight. We have another severe warning that we're watching right now for 60-mile-per-hour winds and ping pong size hail. This will be for Phillips and Harlan counties. This alert will go until 5:30 this evening. Checking if there's anything rotating. As of right now, not seeing a whole lot, but there's this little area that we're watching where there's a little bit of red and green matching. And when red and green match like this means that there's a little bit of sign of rotation. It's very weak rotation if there's anything, but it is something that we're going to watch closely. There's a bright red pixel there, so that's the only reason why I'm noting this is because of that little small potential. But overall, generally speaking, that's all I'm seeing right now. Question is can that really try to spin? Can it really develop? We're going to find out here throughout the next little bit. And there is a tornado watch in this area, so things can spin pretty quickly for this area. Then we have another severe warning worth noting right now. This will be in effect for Willow and Hitchcock counties, effective until 5:15 Central this evening, with the risk of 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail that is underway. And also, I want to point this out. There's a heat advisory also in this area, so it's hot over here. Also a flood watch and also a tornado watch. So we got pretty much all of the above of the weather happening except for the winterness. All right, good news for Lubbock. The National Weather Service has downgraded the severe warning to a special weather statement now. So it's for mainly gusty winds and some pea-sized hail. So that's some good news to see this evening. And then we have another special weather statement in Kansas and the Panhandle of Oklahoma for strong storms as well. Also, see this red circled area here? They're saying that a severe watch looks unlikely as a 20% probability. So do not expect anything for West Texas or the Panhandle or for Oklahoma or in southwestern Kansas this evening. So let's go back to the storm real quick in Colorado. Again, there's a severe warning. They're noting a possible tornado that may try to develop with this storm. And as of right now, I don't see much. I don't see a lot. But one thing I can tell you is there's a lot of strong winds that are occurring in this storm. Again, up to 60 miles per hour, northwest of Aurora, in just northeast of Denver, Colorado for us this evening. And let's go back to Ryan's stream before we throw it back to Chris. You can see it is dark clouds out there right now as he is in the storm. Of course, we will watch all these storms for you here on the YouTube channel. Of course, you keep it here, guys, for the very latest with everything with what is going on. But for now, I'm David Alford. We'll have another update with you here in just a few minutes.
All right. All right, guys, throwing it back to me right now. like David said, majority of these storms do not have any tornadic rotation right now, but we are watching this closely. I saw a little bit of tornadic rotation north of Aurora earlier, but that kind of dissipated, which is the good news. It's more it's more hail and damaging winds as of right now. But the storm does have a tornado possible tag on it, guys. So they are saying the possibility of rotation or a possibility of a quick spin up tornado is possible, guys, but in the near future, I don't really see that being the case. But as we see, Franktown, this storm does have pretty decent hail, about 1 inch size hail near near north of Elizabeth. You got near Franktown. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this storm could potentially get going if the storm does decide to form some rotation. Right now, we have 13 severe thunderstorm warnings on the board. Guys, you like the new alert system? We got a new alert bar and we got a new alert system on the top. And a new bar that says how many tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. Oh, these storms are really starting near Phillipsburg, are really starting to initiate, guys. If we could take a look at these storms. They're moving very slow, though, so that's the good news in this event. The storms are moving. Actually, not really the good news. If a hail core like keeps going on just one town, it could potentially be very damaging. But we are seeing no rotation near Alma. I think that's how you pronounce this county. They're showing radar showing about 2 inch size hail. So ping pong ball size hail and potentially upgrade moving east at 20. So the storms are starting to move a tiny bit faster. So that's the good news. These storms are starting to move a little bit faster. But if this storm does get upgraded, it could potentially get a destructive potentially if it does decides to get upgraded. This storm right now, at least maybe a considerable. Honestly, I think they might issue a considerable on the storm because radar does estimate almost 2 inch size hail, and there's a pretty good hail near Alma right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do have the potential for a considerable upgrade being issued. Also, flash flood warning for Beaver City, but that's probably going to expire potentially soon. Let's see near MC Cook. Any rotation? No, but we do got a training severe thunderstorm right now. Let's take a look at this little storm because these are the storms you do have to watch out for very much. So near St. Francis, David, you see this storm near St.
Yeah.
Francis? Discrete
Yeah.
cell, discrete supercell right there. So nothing's really blocking the storm. So
A
this
new flash flood warning has been issued.
Alabama, new flash flood warning. But as you can see, if this storm does decide to rotate, we could be in some trouble because this storm basically just recently formed. It's also really stalling out near St. Francis. But these are the discrete storms. If this storm interacts with a low-level jet and interacts with good cape and dew points, we could potentially see a tornado with this storm in the future, or at least a tornado warning. I'm gonna check up on some of these storms near Woodrow real quick. As you can see, by the way, guys, if you guys are wondering, our new alert system doesn't say, oh, like, does a beep like just now when they issued a severe thunderstorm tornado warning? It would say a new tornado warning has been issued, even if it unupdated. If a warning updates, like upgrades, it would also say it. That's our new alert system. Ooh, looking near Gates by. Looking south of Logan, also another severe thunderstorm warning. There's a lot. So far, we had no tornado warnings today, so that's the good news, guys. But before I throw it over to David, let's actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take a look at the rest for the next few days. Because you see, guys, you notice how I wrote day 2 in the title? You guys notice how I wrote day 2 in the title? I'm probably gonna do multi-day severe weather coverage today. Not today, but over the next few days. Look, we have an enhanced risk for 1, 2, 3, 4. Enhanced risk for the next 4 days. See, tomorrow's risk, we have a big 10% significant chance of tornadoes. And by model data, I wouldn't be surprised if this event tomorrow potentially gets upgraded to 4 out of 5, even driven by potential wind too. Guys, hi. We got someone new in the chat. How are you doing? But as you can see, if this upgrades to a SIG, you see how it's a level SIG 1, David? If it gets upgraded to a SIG 2, this would be a moderate risk of severe weather. Tropical storms formed in the eastern Pacific. Yeah, good amount of activities going on. Your Boris right now, 45 miles an hour tropical storm, and Christina, 45 miles an hour tropical storm. David, you know they're forecasting a below average hurricane season for the Atlantic.
Yes, they are. I'll be right back, Chris. 1 second.
All right, so I could stay on a little longer.
Yes, you can.
All right, so I am watching out for this is a multi-day severe weather outbreak likely, guys. I am watching out. I think tomorrow's gonna be upgraded to a 4 out of 5, honestly. But I am watching out for a day 3 risk too. Day 3 enhanced risk. We don't have the main probabilities yet, but we also do have a day 4 enhanced. So sorry about the background noise, but we do have to watch out. The East Pacific is really starting to wake up. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if the Atlantic could start to wake up soon within the next few weeks. There's like some disturbance. Oh, a hook might be starting to form near Elizabeth. Me and David are going to be watching these storms very closely to see if they're going to produce. As of now, no tornado warning, so that's the good news. But we are watching areas of rotation. So far, no areas of rotation, guys. That's the good news, guys. We don't want none of these storms. We don't want none of these storms. Maybe a little bit starting from, but we don't want none of these storms to really rotate. That's what we don't want, guys. Let's check up on these storms. I need to move one of these radar sites. Give me a minute. St. Francis. See, I'm watching out for these discrete storms. These are the main storms I'm also watching out for. Those are the main storms I'm watching out for. Let's also take a look at these storms. Oh, this hail core near Red Cloud is really starting to Alma is really starting to strengthen right now. Over 2-inch size hail. This could potentially upgrade to considerable. I would not be surprised if this gets upgraded to considerable. So far, no considerable yet, but large hail right now near Alma, and this heading towards Republican City. Heading right towards Republican City. So I would not be surprised if these storms really start to get going near Republican City. This is kind of a big blob, too. Oh, that's interesting. I could see maybe some isolated rotation near Republican City. So if this storm gets strengthened, it could potentially produce our first tornado warning, potentially, if the storm really starts to strengthen. I would not be surprised if that's actually the case, guys. I would not be surprised. And David just texted me.
All right, I'm back.
All right. Thank you, David, for that. All right, you want to take over, David? I'm seeing some ice wave rotation near Alma. I kind of just died out as soon as you came. But I am watching the potential. Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, switch to you.
Yep. All right, we are back. Hey there, everybody. David here. We are live, and we got a storm chaser right behind me. This is Ryan Carty. He's live right now in Colorado. Great shot with what we're seeing, but this next shot I'm going to show you, though, is a little bit more interesting. Look at this. We're just waiting for something to really develop over here. This is Nick. He is southeast of Denver, Colorado, and it's a very gloomy look out there right now in the great state of Colorado. All right, looking at radar right now, we got some severe warnings to speak of. We got one here near Long Island in Kansas. Little interesting look here. Little U starting to occur. A little hook maybe trying to develop. We'll keep eyes on that potential. But a lot of hail coming in the storm right now. A severe warning for large hail and gusty winds, ping pong size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And then where we have those storm chasers, we have that one storm chaser over here We had Storm Chaser Ryan over here. He's in the Hugo area. Severe storm for tennis ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And then our other storm chaser, good old Nick, he is alive over here in this storm. He's in the Parker area actually. And there's a tornado possible with this severe thunderstorm warning until 4:45 Mountain Time. This will be for Albert, RP, in Douglas counties in that severe thunderstorm warning. And there's been strong winds in the storm here. A little bit of maybe some weak rotation, maybe starting to develop potentially according to velocity. But we'll continue to watch that closely. But the storm is producing a very large hail core, so heads up for the risk of ping pong size hail. Then further north of there, another severe warning for 60 mile per hour winds and quarter size hail. As of right now, I don't see any signs of rotation at this time being. Before we throw it back to Chris, we got this severe warning right now in Texas and in Oklahoma. You can see a severe warning for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. So we're watching that closely. And then we are tracking some storms. We got a storm in San Antonio creating a flood advisory right now until 6:45. Between 1 to 2 inches of rain has fallen over there. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling through the southern hill country. We had a storm near Waco, east of Waco, that was strong. Now it's just a good old storm right now, pretty much doing nothing much. So that's good to see. And then we have a strong storm right now in Arkansas, southeastern Arkansas, a strong storm for 40 mile per hour winds. Then another strong storm in northwestern sections of Alabama. A lot more storms out there in Alabama. And then we also have some strong storms out there in North Carolina too. Special weather statements in the Statesville area and southwest of Winston and Salem for us this afternoon. And then we have a lot of flood alerts right now across Kansas and Missouri. We had storms this morning that were slowly moving and produced very heavy rain. So that's why there's a lot of flood alerts over there this afternoon and this evening. It was because of this morning. Again, this is what we are seeing right now on radar. Again, multiple showers and thunderstorms that we are watching for us this afternoon. And let's do one more check of storm chasers real quick. You can see Ryan, he's in the storm right now. And then Nick, he's actually in the storm that has the potential of a tornado developing. And so far, things are looking A-okay from his stream right now. All right, Chris, I will throw it back to you.
All right, my bad on that. There we go. There we go, guys. I am watching out for these storms to potentially start rotating in the future. But honestly, David, I'm really not seeing much rotation regarding any of these storms as of right now. So that is the good news, guys. But these storms are mainly damaging winds and big hailers on these storms right now. A lot of 1-inch size hail being reported behind the storm near the pin ray. I am watching out for that 1.5-inch hail. 1.5-inch hail. I am watching out for these storms, guys, as of right now. I'm also watching out for these storms near St. Francis. We do also have to watch out for these storms right now. Because you see, guys, these pop-up storms could potentially be tornadic in the future. It really depends with this setup. It really does depend on this setup for the storm, because if the storm rides like the outflow boundary or just rides good ingredients, you could be in for some trouble. Let's take a look at the storm perimeters.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
2 tornado warnings for Texas.
Tornado warning for northwestern Lipscomb County in the panhandle of Texas.
All right, that's not where I expected the severe risk, but let's take a look. Tornado warning in Texas. David's really familiar with Texas, so I'm going to throw it back to him within like 2 minutes, honestly. See, guys, the alert bar is now red because of this storm. A little bit in a radar hole, this storm, I'm not even going to lie. We do got to watch out for this storm. I think the closest radar site's near Woodrow, around that. I mean, I do see some ice rotation. It is very far from the radar site, though. Where's the closest radar to this? Right there. Let's take a look at this storm. Your parenting. Yep, I do see some. You see your greens moving toward your reds. Right here's a little bit of your tornadic rotation. Not the strongest rotation, but I do see it there. Dave, you want me to throw it over to you since it's Texas a little? I think he might be AFK a little. But just taking a look at this storm, I'm going to be on a little longer to see if he's AFK. You see, they just issued, I think they just issued a new suit. No. All right. You see a little bit of hail in the storm, 1-inch size hail. See your greens moving towards your resin wave. Right here's a little bit of your tornadic rotation. But we do have to watch out because I know this storm. The storm is looking actually pretty strong. It's moving very slow, guys, so that's not good. And one way, this storm is in fact moving. I cannot find it. Just take a look. New warning. New warning. I am talking about the storm, this tornado warning storm. So get on your city spot if you live in Direnet, and yeah, that's the main city in this storm. So take shelter immediately if you live anywhere in this area. Take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. So get in your safe spot because this is a tornado warning storm. But let's take a look at back up these storms because I think they just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning. I am watching out for this storm. Let's check weather-wise real quick. I am watching out for this tornadic rotation right now. Look at that hail core, guys. This storm does have a very strong hail core right now, and I am seeing the little bit of that rotation there, guys. So this event basically just started, guys. This event just started, so I am watching out. I'm watching out for this storm, guys. As you can see. A little bit good news, though. The rotation is kind of weakening. But this is the main storm I am watching out for. That could mean a little bit of some isolated rotation real quick. So I am watching out for this storm. They got 1-inch size hail. A lot of these storms today could potentially be tornadic. Like I said, we already do have one tornado warning on the board right now. So I am watching out. I am watching out. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Alright, guys, I am back, guys. We do gotta watch out for the storm. Ooh, that could be potentially some rotation starting a form in the future. I am watching out for the storm because you got actually the storm it doesn't really have much rotation, but this is a big hailer, guys, right near the radar site. Almost 1 inch size hail, and I think the radar's lowballing it because it's so close to the radar site. But I am watching out for this storm, guys. Let's get back on this tornado warning storm, guys. This is the main concern right now. Yep, not the strongest rotation, but I'm not surprised why the storm actually got tornado warned right now. Look how slow this storm's moving, guys. This storm is training right now. See green's moving towards your reservoir wave right here is your tornadic rotation. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just monitoring these storms, honestly, guys. And it looks like rotation kind of strengthened. You see your green moving towards your resident wave. Right here is your tornadic rotation right now. It seems like the storm is in a pretty good environment. So we are watching out, not in the main risk area, but this is basically the only storm. Hey, Graham, this is basically the only storm that's actually tornadic right now. The main storm that's actually tornadic. Am back, guys. I am back, guys, covering the storm right now. We do got a tornado warning right now for Derek. I can't pronounce. Sorry, I'm not sure pronouncing the time, but north of Lipscomb right now. North of Lipscomb, we do have a pretty strong rotation right now with 1 inch size hail, guys. With 1 inch size hail. So I am watching up. I see your greens moving towards your reds wave right. Here's your tornadic rotation. On the storm's pretty far from the radar site, guys. So the storm is in a little bit of a radar hole. That is really the only problem with the storm. But I am watching out a lot for 39 minutes. Almost got 100 views already in 39 minutes. That's really good. Thank you, guys. But I am watching out for these storms. So far, no rotation really in the main risk area. That is great news, guys. Really good news there. But near Denver, some storms are also starting to pop up. So that's the bad news, guys. But I am not seeing really much fiction. David is going to be back soon. Maybe a little bit of area rotation here, but it could be radar contamination. But I am watching out for that, guys. I am watching out for that. The storm, because the storm does have pretty over 1 inch size hail now on this storm. Over 1 inch size hail, guys. So I am really watching out. I am watching out for all of these storms, guys. You guys are going to get the latest information on here, whatever happens with this event. Whatever happens to this event, you guys are going to get the latest information, guys. We are watching out for these storms. Almost got 2-inch size hail here, according to radar estimates. So, pretty big. A source public reported hail damage to vehicles is expected. Wind damage to roofs and trees is also possible. The storm does have a tornado possible tag on it. So there's a chance that this storm just starts to wrap up, could potentially get a tornado warning. Not really anything yet, but I am seeing some rotation right now on this tornado warning in Texas right now. So we do have a tornado warning in Texas right now. I am watching out for this, guys. I am watching out. I'm watching out for all these storms, but you got, guys, this storm is 47,000 feet in the air. 47,000 feet in the air, the storm is. That's some really high echo tops right now. New severe thunderstorm and considerable in Kansas. So I'm going to take a look at Kansas. It's been a while since I took a look at Kansas. And that's the storm I was talking about near Goodland. That could potentially be tornadic. Now it has a severe thunderstorm warning to it. No rotation, though, so that's going to assume no tornado possible. Yep, no tornado possible. That's the good news. The storms near Red Cloud. Let's see if they're looking interesting. When will you probably come back? Alright, so I am watching out for these storms near Alma right now. Does got some isolated rotation, so if this storm tightens up, this storm could potentially get tornado warning, but this storm isn't really moving fast, but still got 1-inch size hail, so that's the main risk. I assume that, yep, so this storm, I was right. I said they were going to add a considerable to the storm, and they did add a considerable to the storm. I am just watching out. We're just waiting till if these storms decide to become tornadic, because taking a look at the risk area again, you have a widespread 5% chance of tornadoes today near Deer Trail, near Fort Morgan. We also do have a big risk for Norton, Hill City. A lot of these pop-up storms are beginning to form.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
So we are watching also severe thunderstorm warning. Not severe thunderstorm watch up here near Scotts Bluff, near Kimball. I am watching out for these storms as well. Let's see.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Flash flood warnings getting issued right now. A lot of flash flood warnings starting to get issued right now. Let's just look at live storm chasers on the side because I don't think we could show them on stream. Storm. Let's see. You guys gotta get it. Alright, guys. I'm gonna be taking a look at these storms though. Near Republican City, I am watching out for a good, decent hail core right now. Very strong hail right now. Almost 2-inch size hail on these storms. A lot of these pop-up storms near Logan are beginning to initiate. These are the storms, and near Gaylord, these are the storms that could potentially get tornadic in the future. Let's see what other storms. I also got to take a look at this tornado warning because this storm is, yeah, rotation kind of weakened, but that rotation is still there, guys, near that tornado warning. So I am watching out, still watching out for this storm. Look, see, guys, this storm's heading pretty much straight towards Deer Trail right now. And wow, hail's really starting from, guys, so far these storms, no rotation. These storms are more of a hail threat as of right now. And I believe there is a level SIG 2 of hail. So big time hail today too. Big time hail. A level Sig 2 enhanced risk for hail. So I am watching out for these storms. A lot of these storms we do have to be watching out. David might come back later. I'm not 100% sure. It really depends. Let me just take a look at this. We do gotta watch out for these storms, guys. Because a lot of these storms could potentially be tornadic tonight, guys. That's just the case of today. A good amount of these storms could potentially be tornadic. So we are going to be watching out for a lot of these storms today for the potential of a big tornadic storms today. But I am
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Flood warning. So we got one tornado warning on the board. Let's take a look at these storms near Haswell. So 5 people watching. Thank you guys. Near Wild Horse, no rotation on these storms, so that is the good news.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Where?
Tornado warning for northwestern Elbert County in east central Colorado.
Alright, so we officially got it. Yep, right there. I was saying this storm could potentially go tornado warned if the storm does decide to strengthen. And wow, this is a dangerous storm. Massive hail core. Look, guys, we have a little bit of cyan right now, a little bit of pinks on the radar right now. A lot of pinks. Basically 2-inch size hail. Thank you. Great stream. Thank you. And that rotation really just started to tighten up right now. Possibly some 2 areas of rotation, possibly, in this storm. This storm is heading straight for Algate right now. So in the future, if you live in Algate, you guys are going to have to watch out for this storm. And this is the first tornado warning in the main risk area.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
And this storm is moving at 20 miles an hour. So the storm is kind of a slow mover. We are watching out. Actually, we're close to the radar setup here. I don't know why I didn't switch to that one. At least we're not on the radar hole for this event, so that's the good news. But I am watching out for that rotation. So your greens moving towards reds moving right here's your tornadic rotation. I'm watching out for the tornado. I don't think it's going to produce a tornado at the moment, but this storm could potentially be tornadic in the future. I am watching out for the storm. They just issued a tornado warning just now. There's the tornado warning that I was talking about. So I am watching out for the storm, guys. Because a lot of these storms could potentially be tornadic in the future. And a lot of these storms are honestly showing some sorts of tornado, my bad, I can't talk. Potential tornadoes in the future. There we go. So I am watching out for this bit of rotation. So you greens move towards your red zone. Right here's your tornadic rotation. And if the storm doesn't produce a tornado, big time hail, over 2-inch size hail, guys. Big time hail on this storm as well, guys. So I am watching out. Your Lone Tree, a little bit of another initiation storm here. Eaglewood is really starting to form as well. A lot of initiation, not initiation, more of these storms are really starting to mature now. That's the main thing, guys. A lot of these storms are starting to mature now. So we are watching out for a lot of these storms. You see over an inch size hail right now. Some of these storms, a lot of hail. The main risk I would say is Honestly, hail and tornadoes here. No, also wind's a big risk too. Could we in fact take a look at the storms? Hello? I think David might be back. Oh, near Woodruff. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. I am watching out for a little bit of a hook trying to develop. A little bit of a hook trying to develop near Woodruff. If this thing starts to rotate, this could potentially get a tornado warning, even up here near Northern Republican City. I am also watching out for these storms. A lot of storms to watch out for.
Indeed.
Oh, hey, David, you're back. By the way,
Yep.
just saying, just wait to like show just wait to show.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
All right.
All right. Hey there, everybody. It's David. We are back. We're tracking a tornado warning right now in Colorado. Look at this. Tornado warning underway right now.
I don't want to interrupt you, David, but they are showing the chasers on the side.
Yeah, I know. They're fine.
All right.
Tornado warning for Albert County in east central Colorado until 5:15. We actually have one storm chaser in the tornado warning. Just want to point this out. I believe it's Ryan. Is that right? No, it's Nick. Nick's in the storm. His feed is a little bit glitchy, so I'll reload it. There it is. You can see no signs of anything rotating on this shot, which is great, but we will continue to watch it here throughout the next little bit. And again, that is with permission with using this stream right there.
Actually,
And
no,
then
I
we
didn't.
go.
Well, my bad. I didn't get permission yet. My bad.
I got permission.
Oh, you got permission?
Yeah, I got permission 8 months ago. That's why I use your cameras.
All right, so we're good. All right,
Yeah.
my bad. I just wanted to make sure, you know.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it more
right,
off stream. There you go. There you go. My bad.
Okay. Southwest San Francisco. Man, I cannot say words today. This is in northwestern Kansas. We have a severe warning right now. This will be for Cheyenne County as well as Yuma County until 5 Mountain Time, 6 Central, 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. You guys imagine living in the severe thunderstorm warning? You're like, or just imagine living over here. You go like west of San Francisco. You're like, it's mountain time already. Then you go eastern time. You just go east of there. It's like central time. It's interesting. It's like it's an hour difference just from driving down the road. You go to a different time zone, but driving down the road the other way, it's a different time. So you go like 1 hour ahead, 1 hour behind. Kind of like what it is. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's interesting how the time zone works in the middle of the states. I'm surprised they didn't do it where like the time zone's like the state line or something, but time zone difference is far western Kansas. I just find that interesting. So yeah, that's interesting for sure. Looks like we had a tornado report at 5:09 p.m. A report of a tornado on the ground in Oklahoma, and there's actually a tornado warning right now in the Panhandle of Texas. Tornado warning right now for Lipscomb County until 5:45. Again, a tornado and quarter-size hail with this storm right now. Again, somebody's confirmed that a tornado was on the ground. Right now, it's radar indicated, so it's no longer on the ground, thankfully. But there's a little bit of weak rotation still underway right now with this storm. And then just south of Denver, Colorado, look at this. Pretty clear indication right there of there being some rotation with this storm right now. So, again, I need everybody to be taking care for now, move inside. Again, this is a tornado warning right now in Colorado, as well as the Panhandle of Texas for us this evening. Let's see. Southwest Texas looks great right now. I have 2 discrete cells right now, just in the Richfield and
Yeah,
Roebuck
there's a few discrete cells that are starting to form now. Been formed, but starting to mature. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes, for sure. And that's something that we're going to have to continue to watch closely. And there's some more storms out there in portions of northwest Kansas and then in southern sections of Nebraska. Temperatures, on the other hand, are toasty right now. I mean, look at this. We are sitting in the 80s and 90s out there, 101 in Amarillo. I mean, it's hot out there across portions of this area. This is just thunderstorm fuel right here for storms to develop just like this. And looking at the future track radar, here is 6 o'clock this evening. We're expecting some more storms to develop in the Panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. The storms in Colorado and in Wyoming and portions of Nebraska. We expect that to continue. Here is 7 p.m. Here's 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Storms continuing to fire up. Looks like these storms out in Colorado could become a cluster and punch off to the east. And then in central Kansas, it looks like we could get some new storms that may fire up in central Kansas sometime soon, probably around the 8 o'clock hour potentially. Here's 9 o'clock, storms exploding. Here's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. I mean, just storm chances will continue to persist out in this area. Looking at live satellite data here, look at this. Lots of cloud tops are building right now. There's a lot going on right now across this area. But again, on the other hand, temperatures right now, it is toasty out there across sections of this area. And in today's weather outlook, we have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather east of Denver, Colorado. And then in Topeka, Norton, Superior, McPherson, and Emporia, Manhattan, these areas tonight under a level 3 risk of severe weather. So something that we're watching closely. And there's also a decent tornado risk. But our main concerns this evening for those storms that do develop north of Wichita, that will be a main concern going into tonight. And then also the hail risk will also back that up. Going into tomorrow, we have a level 2 risk of severe weather for portions of the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma, and Kansas, and further north up into Canada, a level 3 risk of severe weather. As we go into our Wednesday, a level 3 risk of severe weather just near Chicago to Minneapolis, Twin Cities. And then as we go into our Thursday, another risk of severe weather from St. Louis, Columbia, Rockford, Chicago to Milwaukee, in that decent shot of seeing severe weather coming into the next couple of days. But for now, for today's weather threat, a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather for Kansas and Colorado, where we have many alerts activated right now across this area. Again, 2 tornado warnings right now. We have 1 confirmed tornado in the panhandle of Texas today, and a 1 tornado warning right now in Colorado. All right, Chris, I will throw things over to you.
Thank you. Just check DMs real quick. I'm impressed. All right, guys. Checking back on these storms right now. We've been live for basically an hour already. So thank you, guys. See, we've been live for an hour and we have 156 views. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. But I am watching out for these storms right now for some isolated rotation near north of Bennett. But it's really not much to get tornado warned right now. We actually do have a tornado warning in Colorado right now, with very large hail, over 2-inch size hail. So if this storm doesn't produce a tornado, it's going to be that big hail right now. But I am watching out for some rotation. Ooh, I don't know if this is contamination, but that could be this could be pretty decent rotation if this isn't contamination. I got to double check on the radar scan though, but I think this might be a pretty big area rotation. A lot of wind here, 69 miles an hour delta velocity on the winds right now. But let's take a look at these storms in Kansas. It's been a minute since I took a look at some of these storms in Kansas border. These storms are starting out. I wouldn't say starting flash flooding threat starts to develop because these storms are moving really slow near Phillipsburg. And a rotation so far. David, do you notice how there's barely any rotation? Like really not much rotation. Like in Kansas in general as of now. Like it's honestly majority of the storms in Colorado that are really starting to mature as of now. But we are just waiting, guys. We will be live tomorrow. I don't know if David's gonna be live tomorrow, but I will definitely be live tomorrow, giving you guys big updates on that tornado outbreak. Most likely tomorrow. They are forecasting, in fact, a tornado outbreak tomorrow. You gotta watch out. All right, guys. We actually have our own storm chaser now. I got permission by someone that chases. His name is Colton. He chases Texas and nearby states. So he's not live right now, but I am. Maybe this is more for the future, guys. This is more for the future. This is more for the future. So I am double checking. Also, I'm gonna ask a few people, guys. It would be cool if we could one day get some because I think David might have some permission. But take a look. As you could see, I am watching the rotation kind of died out a little. This storm is really starting to stall out near Lipcomb right now. Wait, Lipscomb. I think that's how you pronounce it. South of, dude, I might need help. I just eat the Parrington. I have so much. That's the one thing I'm not that good at in weather, guys. Pronouncing town names. That's the one thing I really struggle with in general. Let's get back on these radar. Let's get back on these storms. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if a little rotation is really starting to form. I would not be surprised if some of these areas of rotation really start to strengthen. I mean, the environment's there, guys. The environment's there. Give me a minute. I'm just texting real quick. Guys, so I am watching out for the storm, as you could see, near Keyswa, east of Elizabeth, guys. I am watching out. Oh, that rotation's really starting to strengthen a little. Oh, if this tightens up, this thing could produce a tornado, guys. I am watching out. Your greens moving towards your reds moving right. Here's your tornadic rotation. So if this storm decides to strengthen, I would not be surprised if the storm decides to strengthen because it's already strengthening on radar. It just needs to tighten up. If the storm tightens up, we could potentially see a tornado here, potentially. Potentially, guys, could potentially see a tornado here if that rotation really starts to. Really starting to watch out for the storm because that rotation is really starting to strengthen, guys. That rotation is really starting to strengthen. So take shelter immediately. At least if this isn't in that much of a populated area, so that is the good news, guys. Not in the most populated area. I am watching out for these storms, though, guys. Let's take a look at these storms up there. Oh, that's some rotation, guys. These storms are still, like I said again, these storms are really starting to mature, guys. This area is probably gonna get a tornado warning very soon, guys. Near Burnett, east of Burnett, I am watching out for some area rotation. This could potentially get a tornado warning if it tightens up a little. These storms are really starting to mature, guys. David, these storms are really starting to mature.
Indeed, they are.
Good news. I have my own. I have a storm chaser now for the future.
That's good.
He said he's gonna start live streaming on Facebook soon, and he covers Texas, and he's gonna chase around that area. So I DM'd him permission. I'm gonna do that for a few storm chasers just to see. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because like you have permission for your guys, so I can't technically show them. They could only be shown on my stream through you, technically, right?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just being safe. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I am watching out for these storms. David, you want to take over for a little if you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. If you're tired, it's fine. Just let me know. I think you're good though.
Yeah, I'm okay. All right, hey there, everyone. We have a severe thunderstorm warning right now. This is in Kansas. This alert goes until 6 o'clock this evening. From what it looks like, they just issued a new flash flood warning. Did they?
I believe they did. We have 5 flash flood alerts according to my graphic.
Oh, there it is. There's the flash flood warning. Flash flood warning for Beaver area. This is until 10:15. Again, they just issued a new severe warning. Or excuse me, new flash flood warning. To tornado warnings right now. They've dropped the tornado warnings. That's good to see. So right now it's just severe warnings. So there's a strong storm alert out in West Texas. This is in the mountains of Texas, just west of Pecos. Strong storm for gusty winds, 50 to 55 mile per hour winds, and half-inch size hail. So that's an update with that. Again, a cluster of showers and storms right now rolling through this area here. The Weather Prediction Center has actually outlooked this area as a flooding risk for the next 6 hours. Just want to point that out. Also, we have a report of over 2.5 inches of rain, which has fallen over here in southern Nebraska, just west of Beaver City. So it's crazy. Also report a quarter-size hail, which was around 413 earlier this evening. Near the San Francisco area, severe thunderstorm right now. No signs of rotation just yet, which is great to see. There's that tornado warning issue from the National Weather Service at 6:15. That's when it expires. Severe warning for, let's see, severe thunderstorm warning. Does it tell me what county? It doesn't tell me what county. Interesting. Oh wait, there we go. North Central Elbert County under a tornado warning. There's very large hail. I want to point this out. Tennis ball size hail in this storm. And oh my gosh, look at the winds. Those are some very strong winds.
These storms are strong. Which storm are you looking at again?
This is the one southeast of Denver. According to my radar, I got wind gusts up to 80 plus miles per hour right now. Where you see that yellows, that's where we have the 80 plus mile per hour wind potential. I mean, this is a dangerous storm right now rolling through this area. So that's a very intense storm. Also, we'll have to keep our eyes on this storm here, northeast of Denver. A little bright pixel occurring right now and producing some gusty winds too, but generally speaking, a heavy thunderstorm right now. By the way, these storms out here in Colorado, they will push off to the southeast here soon, and I believe they'll probably fizzle out just a little bit. Let's actually take a look at the latest model data and show you what.
New tornado warning.
Tornado
I was right. I was
southeastern
right.
Adams County in northeastern Colorado.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Where's the new tornado warning? Oh, it's over
That's
here. Oh,
right.
yeah. Okay, we were just talking about this. I said.
Oh wait, me and David said. Sorry, David, but me and David said earlier, we have to watch out for the storm, right, David? Because it does have some rotation. I said if it tightens up, it's going to get warned. And here we go. We were on
I know.
that.
I was,
All right,
I was just
continue.
saying we need to keep eyes on this pixel right here. There we go. New tornado warning that just got issued. Wow. Well, new tornado warning. There we go. So let's read you the latest data here, or information coming in from the National Weather Service. They're saying a tornado warning is effective for Adams County in northeastern Colorado until 5:30 Mountain Time. A storm capable of producing a tornado with this storm right now. With this, so we're watching this closely right now. By the way, yes, the area of rotation is towards the end of the storm. I know you're like, what? Tornado warnings usually that happen like towards the end, like in the beginning of the storm, front of the storm. No, this one's happening in the back of the storm, so a little bit more lifts and more spin occurring with this storm. Correlation coefficient is not picking up on any signs of anything like on the ground, thankfully, so that's great news to see. Here's our TV radar correlation coefficient, and also it's not picking up on anything right now either, so that is wonderful news. Also, one thing to add, we've seen quite a bit of rain in this area, up to about an inch in some areas. So if there's water on the roadways and you're trying to take shelter, do not drive into flooded roadways. But again, that's 2 tornado warnings right now in the state of Colorado. Also, a wall cloud reported from this storm right here. And also, I believe we have oh, wait, I think I have 2 storm chasers on this. Let's go back to our storm chaser feeds. Ryan, clearly he's not in the tornado warning. Let me refresh his data here. And yeah, clearly he is not in the tornado warning. Nick, on the other hand, though, it appears that his stream is down. So Nick is no longer live right now. But he is actually just south of the tornado warning. So he would have been right in it. So that would have been perfect if he was live, but it's all good. But anyways, that's what we have for right now. Again, tracking these storms. Again, a tornado warning underway right now. We have 2 of them in the great state of Colorado right now. Your time is pretty much what I have for right now. Chris, I will throw things back to you.
All right, let me just check real quick. All right, and we are back, guys. So I am watching out for these storms, like David said. We really do have to watch out for these storms. Like me and David said, they were going to issue a tornado warning, and here they did. Oh, that rotation strengthened now, too. You see a pretty tight couplet starting to form now, guys. The storm could potentially produce tornado, especially which shows some turbulence. If the storm decides to strengthen, I would not be surprised. The storm could potentially produce a tornado if the storm does get a little tight. A little bit of a hook echo, no real rotation as of right now. But a hook echo starting to form here with a little bit of an inflow notch. So we really have to watch this really closely, guys. Really have to watch this closely, guys. This storm. Over 2-inch size hail on this storm, guys. Let's take a look at the other storms. This is really the main risk area, though, I am watching for. Get a tornado warning has expired down in Texas, though, so that's the good news. But I am watching out for these storms. Even up here, a little bit of some isolated, not much rotation though up here. So I wouldn't honestly, Kansas is not really doing much right now. It's really more Colorado that's really starting to fire off right now. Let's just stay on Colorado for now because that's the main storm. See a little bit of a hook echo, a little bit of an inflow notch starting to develop. You know, let's go on 3D and see if we see anything interesting. I forgot to tell you, I also got a 3D feature, like you could see a 3D view of these storms. I am watching out for these storms. You see a 3D view. A 3D view, as you can see right now. See, pretty high cloud tops. So let's see how high these cloud tops raise. Yep, over 15, almost 15 kilometers up in the sky, guys. And echo tops are showing over 37,000 feet echo tops. And good news, though, the rotation did weaken. Like, see, guys, This was last scan. Rotation not as tight. The storm is not on the ground as of now. But we still do got to watch out for these storms. As you could see, I am watching out for these storms because a lot of these storms could potentially be tornadic, guys. A lot of these storms could potentially be tornadic, and we really do got to watch out. If you guys are in a tornado warning, you guys need to take immediate shelter. It's not a joke. It's not a joke, guys. You guys need to take shelter. If you guys are in a storm or in a tornado warning, you guys really need to get in your safe spot, lowest, southernmost part of your building, particularly a bathroom or a closet. David, look at that. It's starting up with a tiny bit of the southern tornado warning. It was more earlier, but it's starting to a little.
And now it's more pronounced.
Inflow notch a little too. So I'm just gonna I'm watching out for that. How much longer do you think you want to stream for? Because I could go a while, honestly.
Probably could too. Since it's the evening and everyone's coming home, I'm like catching up with things real quick.
Yeah, it's fine. We go back for.
Did you hear about
this? Are you
this?
looking at?
Oh, this is just National Service in general. National Weather Service says they're going to be issuing PDS blizzard warnings starting soon, and ice storm warnings will be PDS starting October 1st.
Wow! So for next winter, that's actually going to make it more interesting. So PES watches and warnings.
It just says warnings.
So I think that blizzard warning that I had, you remember when we covered, that probably would have been a PDS watch, right?
PDS warning for sure.
Warning.
Yeah,
you see,
and also
rain waves this year said after the severe storms on Wednesday afternoon and early evening, we'll help cleaning up. Yeah, rain waves, you're actually potentially going to get some storms in Wisconsin.
Yes. And also, the second largest earthquake to ever hit the Gulf of Mexico occurred today. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard about this. Near the Cuba area, 6.1 earthquake. The strongest was back in 1959, which was a 6.4 earthquake.
Wow.
But this one was a 6.1, and this impacted Cuba area, and people in Florida could feel it as well. So it's crazy.
Yeah, guys. Oh, by the way, we're gonna be live. I don't know if Dave's gonna be live, but on Wednesday, Raymond, we're gonna be live for your area because you are under already a 3 out of 5 Sig 1 risk, and it's day 3, so we do have to watch out for that. Oh yeah, do you mind if I explain this to Ray Maves real quick? Because I think he's kind of asking some questions, and then I can throw it back to you.
If I'm here, yeah.
All right, I'll let you know. All right, as you can see, Ray Maves, see on day 3, severe weather outlook. You see, you're under in Wisconsin. I don't know where you are in Wisconsin, but basically the entire state of Wisconsin is under a 3 out of 5 of severe weather, but already a Sig 1 risk, a hatched Sig 1 risk. So you guys can watch it out, and let's read this a little bit. It's more, I believe is also a tornado threat because we don't have the full probabilities yet. Doesn't say much. It is a dry line kind of event, so I wouldn't be surprised if a line forms. David, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, I throw it over to you real quick.
All right, thank you. So again, we have multiple severe warnings that are effective right now across the state of the United States, I should say, right now. Most of our severe warnings are focused on Kansas, as well as Colorado. There's one severe warning in Texas this evening. So again, we are watching all of these closely right now. As we go ahead and go to the 2 tornado warnings that we have for us this evening. Again, these tornado warnings here in Colorado are radar indicated, thankfully, so no signs of anything being confirmed on the ground or anything like that. Area rotation on this storm has dropped off significantly. I just see strong winds mainly, so we'll see what they do with this tornado warning, but we'll watch it. And further southbound, another tornado warning right now. There's weak rotation, if really anything, from this storm, but also watching it. And they issued a tornado warning because of a wall cloud that was reported. That's another reason why a new scan came in. Okay, let's keep the tornado warning. I'm very confident on keeping that tornado warning now. New scan shows that area of rotation is really tightening up now, looks like, and strong winds occurring. And then with this tornado warning, I don't really see much of rotation with this right now, but they'll probably keep it on for a little bit longer. And then again, we have another severe warning right now, or we did have a severe warning for the San Francisco area. Looks like that storm has fallen below severe limits, so that is some wonderful news to see. And then over to sections over here into the southeast of Minneapolis into Wisconsin. There's a strong storm right now in the La Crosse area, as well as Norwalk and Ontario. Special weather statement for gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour in this general area. And also take a look at temperatures in this area in the mid to low 70s. This is like beautiful spring type weather over here today. But then further south you go, 80s, 90s, and even triple digits are the story further south of Wisconsin. So that's how things are this evening. So again, active weather underway right now. Just a reminder to remind all of our viewers, we have oh, my stuff is messed up. There we go. We have a flood watch this evening for a good chunk.
New tornado warning.
New tornado warning.
All right, new
Colorado.
Okay, we'll get to that. So again, a severe thunderstorm watch reports to Wyoming and Nebraska until 9 p.m. tonight, Mountain Time, and then also a tornado watch for Colorado and western Kansas, as well as southwestern Nebraska, and then southern Nebraska and northern Kansas under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock tonight, and that's in Central Time. So that's an update with what we have right there. All right, new National Weather Service update. They have issued a new tornado warning, Chris said.
According to the bot, I don't know if it's a glitch though. I'm not sure. It's updated one. That's what update.
Yeah,
so it's an update.
Updated tornado warning till 6:15. Tornado and tennis ball sized hail. So they're still going to continue.
Quick question, David. I don't know. Normally, my bot doesn't give updated tornado warnings unless it's like an update. It's like if it becomes confirmed or not. I guess because they completely revamped the warning box, so the bot might have got tricked that it was like a new. You know what I'm saying?
That might be what happened. Let me double check. Yeah, still 2 tornado warnings in Colorado. Both are radar indicated right now. All right. So we also have a lot of storm chasers in the area. For some reason, I'm not able to watch them for some reason. Oh, there's go. All right, there's Mezzo Hunter is live right now. Here's his live feed, and you can see this is a storm in Kansas. A pretty good shot that we are receiving right now. Do I have any storm chasers in Colorado that are live? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they've all quit streaming right now. Which stinks. They just issued a new severe warning in Texas. This is a considerable severe warning. By the way, guys, this severe warning here, this storm has been here for like hours. And this is a considerable severe warning now.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
On top of this area, but severe warning for 2-inch size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So this storm is really packing the punch right now.
David should be back in a minute or two.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
What we are tracking right now. All right. So, also there's another severe warning. Oh wait, that's a special weather statement east of Amarillo. So that's what we're watching right now. Then there's another severe warning just west of Lubbock this evening. So we're also monitoring that right now as well. All right.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Happening right now across Texas and Oklahoma right now. Oh, we got a new update. New mesoscale discussion has been issued from the Storm Prediction Center. They're going to be likely expanding the tornado watch further southeast now, or east, I should say, to include more of Kansas.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Newton, McPherson, Hillsboro, Salina, Minneapolis. We probably could get a new severe thunderstorm warning very soon for you guys. And this is like the core. This is the main area we're expecting severe weather today. Will be right in this area. And again, this is where they'll issue that new tornado watch. And they've also issued a new severe warning in Colorado, just north of the tornado warning. There's a severe warning for very large hail. This is going to be for tennis ball size hail and 60 mile per hour winds. And also we have a new severe warning out in Kentucky and in Missouri. Both storms are tornado warnings right now, but just north of the tornado or north of the severe warnings, there's a tornado possible in this line of storms in the Kentucky and Missouri state line. So something that we'll have to continue to monitor and keep our eyes on with these storms right now. So again, that is what I am tracking for you guys right now across portions of the United States. And we will go ahead and let me check one more thing. Again, a new tornado watch will get issued soon. Manhattan, Salina. It might include Topeka potentially. So heads up, guys. New tornado watch coming into probably in the next hour or two. We'll get a new tornado watch soon because according to model data,
tornado warning.
Tornado warning for northwestern Laramie County in southeastern Wyoming,
new tornado
southern
warning.
Platte County in southeastern Wyoming.
Tornado warning northwest Cheyenne. Let's take a look at this. Latest velocity is showing. This is barely anything. This is barely any rotation. Why? What?
Yeah, why is it tornado warning?
This is the weakest rotation I've ever seen.
Report of land spout.
Really?
And there's no snow in near go on Hawk Springs, like just east of Hawk Springs. Tornado land spout reported. It's to the east.
And that's why there's a tornado warning?
No, it's not in the warning. It's in some random area.
Oh, I guess I could see where it was at. Interesting.
By the way, David, I'm really concerned right now for this rotation in the southern tornado warning, north of Selima, because look at that, got 2 areas. But I think the first area is contamination, but that second area behind it, yeah, that storm. Like the first area, that first, you see the first area, that's more contamination. But the second one, I think, is what the actual rotation is.
Yeah, there's a check mark verifying that for you guys. According to radar, gusty winds will up to 60 to 70 miles per hour.
Wait, do you agree that the first rotation is probably contamination, but the second one I think is legit?
Yeah, more than likely. And actually, yes, it is because look, there's not even a storm over there.
Yeah,
and maybe what we're picking up is strong winds potentially too coming out of the storm.
Yeah, I'm the most concerned for the storm I'm looking at right now, honestly. But there's some bad news. The only bad news is that bar above my screen is glitched again.
I'm about to refresh the page on that.
So look, you see, if you go on my stream, David, see it says 0 tornado warnings, 3 severe thunderstorm warnings. That's not accurate. Yeah, no, it does that. So should I just maybe turn off the bar for now on the top and just leave the bottom one with the alerts?
Yeah, see if that works. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Yeah, so that's again what we're tracking. I'll give Chris another minute to get that checked. So again, that's what we're watching right now. We have another storm chaser. Jacob is live right now. He's headed into the target zone right now. He's in the tornado watch as we're speaking. But you can see is a great shot that we are seeing right now. Things are relatively quiet, and hopefully things stay like that, of course. But we do expect severe weather to really get going soon where Jacob is at. And let's go to storm chaser Mezzo Hunter. He is live right now in a storm, and you can see it's raining on his shot. So that's what's happening right now. And both of those feeds that we presented to you were in Kansas. The rest of our storm chasers are starting to get going.
A new tornado warning
has been extension.
What we are watching. All right, so Chris said they've just issued a new tornado warning. Is it for the? Yep, there it is. New tornado warning. This is for the county of Alberts until 6 p.m. Tornado and tennis ball size hail with the storm right here. They're not confirming it, thankfully.
Tornado warning for East Central right Albert County in East Central Colorado.
So if you're on the tornado warning, please take cover now. Again, this is a rotating supercellular thunderstorm.
Yep, it is rotating.
Of Colorado right now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw things over to Chris, and then coming up with me, we'll have a recap of our weather alerts, and we'll also talk about more of the weather coming up here in a little bit with me.
By the way, you see what I did, David? I kept the bottom bar and I kept the warnings. I just got rid of that top to show how many warnings there because it's glitched.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you agree that it looks pretty good though, even just with the bottom bar and the warnings?
Yes, it does look better.
Why do I almost think it looks better? I almost don't need the bar on the top. All right, guys. I'm taking. Yeah, the storm's really starting to form a hook right now. And I do see you see your greens moving towards your reds moving away. Right gives you a tornadic rotation right now. They just issued a new tornado warning, and guys, north of this tornado warning, the severe thunderstorm, almost 2-inch size hail, very strong hail core right now, according to radar estimates. But the rotation kind of died a little on the northern tornado warning. That might get canceled soon, honestly. The chance that storm might get canceled. First, let's quickly take a look at the storms. The storms in Kansas, David, aren't really doing that much, to be honest.
No, but once we get the new storms that get going, we
Yeah,
might get some trouble might begin.
yeah, because I don't think these are the main storms yet.
No.
But taking a look, let's go back on that main tornado warning. Yep, that rotation's still there. Agrees with towards reservoir right here's your tornadic rotation. At least this isn't in a populated area, this tornado warning. It's basically like no houses, but it is heading towards Lemon, so we do
A
gotta
new
watch
PDS
out.
severe
New
thunderstorm
PDS
warning has been issued.
destructive, a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Colorado. I'm not sure where yet, but I'm waiting for it to pop up on my radar. It could be
Yeah, me
because of this
too.
large hail.
Yep, it is. North of the tornado warning, a destructive severe warning has been issued for baseball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh wait, so wait, was I right about it's that storm with that 2-inch? Oh yeah, there it is. Wow,
Yeah.
guys, this is a destructive supercell. There's a chance of the storm producing a tornado with a good inflow notch, and then on the northern side, a monster hail core right now. And that rotation's tightening up a little bit, so we could potentially be seeing. I could see potentially 2 areas of rotation starting to form, David. You see? But the main
Yeah.
stronger one is the southern one, is the more stronger. But this is going to be an inch. And by the way, guys, this blue is not a CC drop. It's contamination from air. So ignore that for now. The storm is likely not on the ground yet, but it could potentially be soon. Got a hook starting to form, an inflow notch
A
starting
new
to form.
PDS severe thunderstorm
And
warning has been
I just
issued.
got another PDS severe thunderstorm warning.
Gosh.
I don't know where it's. Oh, wait, that could be a little more rotation starting to form on the northern side. Recycling, maybe. My alerts are going crazy right now. Oh, where's that new PDS? That's what I'm trying to find. Maybe sometimes the radar app sometimes like says it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, this rotation's still there, so take shelter. It's honestly, guys, the storm's heading straight towards Lemon. I think that's how you pronounce it. The storm's heading straight towards Lemon right now. So if you live in Lemon, this tornadic storm and destructive storm is heading for your general area. They're probably going to issue an extension within the next 10 minutes. Most likely. And the storm's moving faster now, David. 25 miles an hour now. Storm's starting to move faster.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Nah, this must be a glitch now, David. It issued it 3 times.
For the same storm.
Yeah, it just says for Albuquerque, Colorado. That's kind of the same thing.
We also have a new mesoscale discussion for this area. They're concerning the tornado watch. They're saying the severe threat continues to continue. A quarter of a better tornado potential may evolve over the next couple of hours in northeastern Colorado. Supercells will continue to move east of Denver Metro this evening.
A new tornado warning hail, has been issued.
And vortices will be a big thing we'll have to watch. Also, discrete supercells will be remaining a possibility.
I think they might have just updated the tornado warning because I just got notification of a new tornado warning. Or unless my alert system's just breaking now, David. I'm not sure.
It might be.
I don't see anything updated or changed. What about you?
Me either.
Because the alerts are real, you know, they just keep, I think they just keep repeating it.
Exactly.
I might gotta restart the overlay soon. Depends.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
But I am watching out for the storm, guys. The rotation weakened slightly, David, but it's still there. I'm still watching potentially 2 areas. The storm could potentially produce a tornado if the storm really starts to form. So far, we've been live for most of the event.
It's incredible.
We're probably not going to stream the whole event, though.
We could, if you want, but yeah.
Maybe, because I think you have to go soon, right, David?
Probably. I'll be gone a lot every so often.
But I am watching out for the storm, as you could see. So look, even when it's on my scene, you're still talking, so you're still a part of it.
Well, hello, everyone.
Yeah, your audio is on. Ray Mave said SPC doesn't mention a higher risk, but if models continue, if models continue to upgrade, I wouldn't be surprised.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
There's been a lot of flash flood warnings.
I know we have so many. Hope everyone's being smart.
Do you want to know what
Don't
that
drive.
storm chaser? Do you want to know what that storm chaser said?
What?
He says, I don't chase that much, but once I get everything set up for that fill free. I mainly chase setups in Texas and maybe nearby states. I said, thank you. I said, for the future, when Red most likely be able to find, he said, we'll probably start out on Facebook and see how it goes.
I'm gonna throw him my way if he's chasing for Texas. Sounds like ever Texas.
Sure, maybe you should message him.
Literally.
Like, you know, it's like, since you got permission on your weather-wise, I can't technically show it too. It has to just be from you, technically, right? Unless you message them for me and get permission.
I could stream him.
But, oh yeah, you could technically, yeah, right. Am I right though? It has to be technically on your end.
Yeah.
Why? Did you just message them for permission?
It's just with the company I work.
True. At least I have one chaser now, though, right?
Yeah, you got confirmed. So you're gonna be covering Texas more now.
Yeah. Because I gotta check more though. I'm kind of messaging a good amount of people, like almost with a similar message, just to say.
Yes.
It's cool. It would be cool to show storm chase feeds on like your actual, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I'm also reworking my. You know how like I have storm chasers on my stream?
Yeah.
Or well, I just showed today. I'm reworking the look of it right now. Actually,
W.
it's gonna look way nicer. I'm excited to show it.
Nice. Yeah, guys, so we're going to have storm chasers on my screen, mainly when David's here. But even though I honestly still like doing looking at the radar bag, I feel like that's honestly something more important. It really depends, you know? But
Yeah.
But we show them every once in a while. But on that radar, David, that hook echo and a little bit of an inflow notch is still there. So I'm just waiting if this rotation kind of weakened a little, though. So that is the good news. Dude, those echo tops reach 50,000 feet in the air. Wow. Very strong echo tops, guys. I'm just searching up my new storm chasers Facebook if he is gonna start. There's a chance. It's not 100% confirmed though.
Mm.
Because I think he's just gonna get started. So
Yeah, I get that.
he's 16 too, so I think he just got his driving license.
Mm.
Same age as
He just
me, so
got a
that's
driver's
cool.
license?
I assume if he's 16 and driving.
He's
Unless,
16.
wait, yeah, it says 16.
Oh, he's 16 driving.
What's the driving age in Texas? It's a little off topic, but
Texas,
yeah.
that is 16. Oh no, excuse me. 14.
Which it is way younger than New York.
Kansas is 14 too.
Wow.
Yeah, you can start driver's courses at 14. However, you can get a permit at 15.
Asking, what's your Facebook? Is that a good answer? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, do that.
I can't search. I'm having trouble searching it up. It says he's from DF. Can you tell I'm excited about this?
Wait, what?
I'm excited about this. Guys, I need to really get back on track. Sorry about that. But I am watching out for a little bit of rotation still on this storm, but it's not looking as impressive as it once was. You agree on that, Dave? It's not looking as impressive, the southern tornado warning, as it once was.
Yeah.
These storms really didn't move that much within the last 1 hour and 42 minutes of us covering this event. I guess it's gonna be one of those events. We're not really talking about Kansas that much, and nothing really that bad is really happening in Kansas, which is, guys, this is the good news when not much actually happens in the areas. But like those metal skill discussions, a new watch will most likely be needed for parts of Manhattan and Saline, Kansas. Maybe even Kansas City, potentially. Oh, that rotation might be starting to start to kind of strengthen a little. It's very broad, so not really much rotation as of now, but I am still watching out. If you don't, you gotta watch out for these storms though, because these storms are rotating, guys, and there is a tornado risk today associated with these storms. Let's see if the storms are good land, if these discrete cells. Yeah, these discrete cells aren't really doing much here, David. Big outflow boundary, though, about to hit these storms, so a new initiation might be starting a form too. I haven't checked up on these. Wow, I haven't checked up on these storms, David, in Kansas in like forever. So let's do that now. And these storms are barely moving. They're also maybe isolated rotation. These storms are also congealing together, so a little bit of a less tornado threat possible, but we are still watching out. Do you think they might downgrade this area to 2% tornado risk at 9 p.m. Eastern when the new outlook comes out?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I think they're going to keep it. I think they might keep it, though.
Yeah, I keep it for sure.
Yeah, rotation's not as impressive as it once was. It's still there, though. So they still might issue an extension for Lemon. We are honestly watching out. You guys have any questions in the chat? Feel free. It's honestly a good time to answer, or if you guys want me to answer some questions, it could be about weather, all sorts of stuff like that. New severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Colorado. I believe it's an extension.
Hmm.
I'm probably honestly going to be streaming a good amount more. My goal is to try go to maybe 3 hours today, David.
Wow. And how far are we with the stream?
1 hour 46.
Wow. I'll be right back. I heard my dad. I'll be right back.
Alright. So as you can see, I am watching out. Look at this hail core, guys. You're at gate right now. You guys are about to seek shelter right now. You guys are under destructive for baseball-sized hail, guys. You guys are under destructive severe thunderstorm warning for baseball-sized hail.
All right, I'm ready for whenever you want me to come up.
All right, I'm gonna throw it to you a little, David.
Right.
David's back.
All right. Hey there, everybody. David here. We are live right now here, and we are tracking our continuing coverage of these severe storms right now in the United States. And you can see we got some storm chasers on the left side of the screen. Top left is Connors. Middle is John, and the bottom left is Charlie. They're all live right now for us this evening. So shout out to all of them out in the field chasing these storms right now. Again, we have 2 tornado warnings right now. We have this one in Colorado right now. There's less of a hook. I mean, it's still a decent hook with the storm, but it's looking a lot more better now. Rotation, however, has really dropped off, which is phenomenal news. And then further north, this tornado warning has finally expired. So that's some good news to see from that. And there you go. It drops off the screen right there. So again, this is what we're watching right now. We got that one tornado warning right now. And that is what we are monitoring. Looks like we have let's see, we got a storm report here. We got a report of a tornado that touched down at 5:02 p.m. at Landspouts in northeast Texas in the Panhandle. So that's interesting. But severe storms starting to ramp up now across the Panhandle. This is where we're even seeing a couple tornadoes today too. Just want to point that out. So some very interesting weather over there. We also have some severe weather in portions of Kentucky. 2 severe warnings right now. Both storms producing some large hail and damaging winds right now, and also some strong storms out there in Alabama this evening. So, again, that's what's happening right now across the board. All right, so there's a look of our storm chasers there right now, and yeah, this is in Lemon, Colorado. Let's see, let's check that one more time. In Lemon, Colorado, we have those 2.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Clouds and a tornado that occurred for 5 minutes. Okay, this is a new update. At 6:17, we had a confirmed tornado that touched down on the storm that Chris and I were talking about. A brief tornado touched down.
Sorry to interrupt, David, but we have some people in the chat. Someone said in the chat, I can confirm, yeah, like what you just said, I can confirm a tornado in Colorado. Is this in Lemon, Colorado? Someone said. And then someone said, no, Fort Morgan. He said, where's Fort Morgan?
Oh, yeah, this is Lemon right here. There's Lemon.
Yeah.
This is all west of Lemon. West of Lemon, this is where we have that confirmed, where we had that confirmed tornado. Thankfully, it's no longer confirmed, but still, we are monitoring this closely right now. And actually, let's check our velocity tracker here.
A new flash flood warning has been issued
this year. There's, that rotation has dropped off significantly. That multi-vortex had a quick little touchdown, and now it's lifted back up that fast. That's crazy. So that's some wonderful news there that we are seeing right now. And look at Connor's stream, guys. So look at that supercell right there. Look at the clouds, and it's just rain. It looks like a UFO kind of. That's a crazy shot that Connor is presenting to us this afternoon. Hey, that's crazy. All right, well, Chris, that is pretty much what I have for right now.
Yeah. All right, guys, going back to the Going back to my screen right now, I on GR2 analyst. Yeah, like what David said, this rotation's really starting to weaken. If you guys, I will likely be live for the next 4 days. Big coverage the next 4 days. You got a 3 out of 5 for today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. So I will be live most likely for all of those days. Yeah, but if you guys want to like and subscribe, it would be really appreciated if you guys could like and subscribe. Also subscribe to Impulse Weather, which is David. I'm also part of his team too. He decided to help me out today, so that's really appreciated. Thank you, David, for helping me out.
Of course.
But I am still watch out over almost
A new
2
flash
inch
flood
size
warning has
hail.
been issued.
We're still near Ad Gate. So you guys are about to get hit by a hail tornado in Ad Gate. It's like I just said that 5 minutes ago, but David, these storms are barely moving. So you got to repeat your information way more. Is this why it's hard? Is this why you don't like something going live in like slow moving storms?
Yeah. This is a big flood threat, then you have to cover it.
Yep. Oh, a little bit of isolated rotation might be starting to pop up north of the tornado warning when they just canceled the tornado warning. It's isolated though. You see what I'm saying a little?
Yes.
No, we haven't checked. Let's see. Is my bar back? Oh yeah, I think my bar is fixed. Oh, let's double check. I have a warning list and I can double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My bar, I think my bar is actually fixed. Actually, never mind, it's not. All right. It's almost fixed. It's getting there, David.
All right.
I think I told you earlier that sometimes the bar glitches.
Yeah, you did.
At least the alerts don't glitch that much, though. When the bar on the bottom never glitches. It's just the top bar and the warnings are pretty good too. Would you say the warnings are pretty good too, like the pop-ups?
Yeah, those work pretty well.
I would say it's mainly the top bar. That's what we need to work on. It's like as you use it for a long period of time. I think that's what happens.
Yes.
Guys, you think it's almost nicer without the bar, like on the top? What do you think, David?
I like the bar. I like the top bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. When it works, I'm gonna use it. All right, rotation completely died out on the storm. They're probably gonna cancel this tornado warning, honestly, or just wait till. I don't think they're gonna issue an extension on this, just because I really don't see that. What do you think? I don't really see much rotation anymore.
Yeah, there doesn't need to be one anymore.
I'm watching though more rotate. Actually, never mind. All the areas rotation kind of died out. Still a destructive, severe thunderstorm. So take Shuttle and Ad Gate right now. About almost 2 inch size hail is going to be impacting your area very soon. Is Maxwell? I'm just checking if any of the big YouTubers are live.
It's a great question. Are they? I see Krista Hurricane Tracker is live.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search up.
That Nick guy, I think, messaged me.
I searched up live severe weather coverage, and I think we're like the okay. Yeah, looks like there's like with doing actual coverage with talking, we're like the only people doing coverage right now.
Maybe is that why my stream kind of blew up today?
Probably because everyone that's streaming right now, they're just storm chasing, or they have like an AI feed going, or it's music.
That guy, Nick, you remember how his stream crashed?
Yeah.
I messaged him about like the live streaming feed and stuff. He says my stupid laptop won't turn back on. I'm sorry, which doesn't mean I'm allowed to use his footage.
Yeah, you can use it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I said it's fine, but when you get back your live, would I be able to pull it up on my weather live stream with full credit to you. Is that professional? And I said
Yeah,
thank you for the reply. Now, because I know you have permission, it's for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who's the person?
That Nick guy. That was Nick Sengo.
Oh, yeah.
Reply. I'm surprised even I never thought of this in the future, like in the past, to try a message.
Yeah.
He didn't give me permission, but he said about his laptop and stuff. So maybe he means I'm trying to watch the screen. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I verified. I mean, at least I got one person's approval. Thing is, I don't think he goes live or he does it often, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we are back here, guys. We are just monitoring these storms. A lot of these storms are not, I wouldn't say they're as tornadic anymore. They're probably going to cancel this tornado warning soon, but still remain in your safe spot if you live anywhere in the 21. No populated cities, which is great in this tornado warning box. New considerable severe thunderstorm warning right now for parts of Kansas. So that there's only 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in the main risk area in Kansas now.
It's crazy. And we do expect new storms to develop soon, though.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I think it might, or unless it's a glitch, but it might. I don't think it's a glitch this time.
Well, that's not good.
I'm just waiting for it to pop up on my GR2 analyst. WeatherWise has a lot of storm chasers.
Exactly. Yeah, me and WeatherWise are like best friends.
Yeah, is that crazy? I'm pulling up a lot of storm chasers.
Yeah, you can throw it to me if you want to, real quick.
Alright, yeah, because I'm pulling up storm chasers on WeatherWise and I'm getting their names so I can message them. Is that good? Just to say.
That's good.
Alright, you're back. I'll put it on you.
Alright, I changed the look again. What do we think?
That's crazy. You got permission from WeatherWise. It's easier for you because you don't have to message them privately each chaser.
Oh, I might have to change the labels because look, one of the storm chasers is blocked.
Yeah, because you do need it. If you do show them, you do got to give them credit, at least their names, right? Was that what WeatherWise said to? Is that what WeatherWise said to you?
Pretty much. Let me just do. Oh, okay. Actually, can you take over real quick? I need to fix something real quick. The storm chaser titles are way too big.
You're good. Alright, guys, let's get back on track here. I am watching out for this rotation, honestly. We are about 1-inch size hail right now on the storm. I think they're gonna honestly downgrade this 21. I mean, a little bit of rotation starting to pop up now, more so. Who knows if they do want
a new flash flood warning has been issued.
Alabama. But they might want to keep this tornado warning if this rotation does strengthen a little more. Right now we have 1 tornado warning on the board right now. But I am watching out. David, would you ever return to national weather again?
Maybe. I mean, I kind of have the feel of it.
It does kind of burn you out a little, though, because you're streaming a good amount.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Good maybe.
Yep, just taking a look at these storms. Rotation kind of strengthened a little, so I am watching out for this storm, for this potential storm. The alerts are firing off with severe thunderstorm warnings right now.
Also, I'm about to show you a little bit behind the scenes on my stuff, so you could like use it if you wanted.
Oh, if I get permission?
Well, technically, it's gonna get permission from me, and then boom, you're good. Yeah. All right, you can throw it to me if you would like.
All right. There you go.
All right, how do you like to look now?
W.
W's. All right, there's John McKinney, there's Charlie, there's Connor. They're all live right now, tracking these storms. Again, we're watching it right now. They still have a tornado warning until 7 p.m.
By the way, I got rid of the bar so you can see the chaser's name on the bottom. You still got the alert thing though. That's just on your screen.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out next time. But Charlie, guys, Charlie is down there. That's his name's blocked as Charlie. Or it was blocked. All right, so tornado warning still continues. They're going to continue the tornado warning, I believe, probably for this little area of red. Generally speaking, there's not much of rotation with this storm anymore, so that's good news. So again, that's what we are watching right now. Of course, if you guys want to see more coverage like this, make sure you subscribe to Chris's channel.
He
does coverage like all the time, so to the stream. Also, if you know anybody that lives in this area, feel free to share the stream to them so more people can see coverage like this, as we're trying our best to keep people up to date and informed with everything in this area. All right, so severe warnings still continue. By the way, these exact areas have been seeing rain for like the last hour. The Weather Prediction Center says there's a flood risk for this area tonight, so that's why there's a flood watch effective for this area. And we also have another storm chaser. Jacob is live right now. He is live at a Casey's gas station. Good old Casey's in Kansas right now. Then we have Jason Cooley live right now. He is watching these clouds starting to develop. However, no storms near him as of right now. And generally speaking, things are relatively quiet right now across everywhere, I guess you could say. So again, that's what things are looking like right now across this area. San Fris, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning again. This is where we recently had another severe warning earlier ago, and this is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and hail going up to $50. And the Cheyenne Wells, guys, you're under a severe warning right now. Observed hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and ping-pong size hail. That is occurring right now. And again, we're tracking 2 pairs of severe warnings right now just east of Denver, Colorado for us this afternoon, or excuse me, this evening over here out in this area. And once again, if you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, want to say hi, stuff like that, feel free to do so. And y'all are kind of getting a little bit behind the scenes look of what's coming to my YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys are liking the new look. If you guys think there's anything else I should like do, let me know to like change the look.
Yeah, hopefully I get permission, David, from that Nick Storm Cheese, because he does have pretty good feeds and stuff.
Yeah, he does. I'm trying to think about how I would do my bottom bar. So I have a bottom bar right here.
Like, could you ask the guy that gave you permission for me?
Yeah, I could ask. Okay,
Thank
you think that looks good for a bottom bar for mine? I'll just have to
let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about this probably more after the stream.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm in.
Yeah, as soon as I get off topic, I have to work on that. I have to work on not getting off topic.
Me too. All right, turn on the bottom bar. Did that fix it by any chance? Is his name still blocked?
All right. Now I could use the bottom bar. W.
Yeah, but does the bottom bar work? It works?
Yeah, his name's not
Okay.
blocked.
Okay, good. All right, so I'll have to remember that for next time. All right. So, again, tornado warning still continues. Tornado warning is still there just for gusty winds, pretty much, but generally speaking, things are looking better. All right, Chris, I gotta get ready for a Spurs game.
You gotta go. Thank you for helping.
Of course, I got a Spurs game to go to, or I wish I can go to, but to watch.
Yeah, watch. Yeah. Do you think Knicks are gonna sweep you guys?
There's a chance. I mean, y'all gotta
imagine if you get. That's the one sport I don't watch, David. Basketball.
I used to never like basketball until I was in San Antonio one night and they won the NBA Finals. I'm like, wow, people really like basketball. So I just started becoming a basketball fan. I actually just bought NBA 2K recently. So
that rotation is starting. That rotation is starting to strengthen a little bit on that Storm. I'm not even gonna lie. Near Lemon. This is really the only. Wait. Who did you message for permission? Like if I want a message, or like just DM them.
Yeah, it's a partnership deal.
I think it's better. I think it's. Oh wait, you could technically message them because I'm technically part of your network, right, or something? Because I'm technically on your team.
That's true. I'll have to ask him about that if anybody on my team can use them. If you guys go to my website, you can actually see WeatherWise is like you can see Interact Live Radar takes you right to WeatherWise. So
yeah. All right, let me know what they say. Or should I just text you or should I just text you tonight for an update in like 2 hours, maybe?
Maybe so. Game is gonna be about 2 or 3 hours.
All right, I'll let you know. Thank you. Thank you for the help.
Of course. Love helping. Maybe I could help tomorrow, potentially. We'll see.
Yeah,
Look at
most likely be live tomorrow.
Look at Connor's camera. Wow. Great shot there, Connor. All right. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, Chris.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, David.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Have a great night. Thanks for the help. Alright, that was David. Now, hey, now I'm on my own for the rest of today's coverage. Alright, guys, I'll probably be live for maybe another hour. Maybe another hour. Hey, guys, I hope I can get permission from the WeatherWise for those storm chases. That would be cool if I did. Let's see if the Yankees play time. Alright, guys, I'm back. I am still monitoring this storm for a decent amount of rotation. Oh yeah, that rotation is honestly starting to strengthen again, guys. They're probably going to issue an extension to this tornado warning. See you Wednesday. All right, thanks for watching, Ray Maves. Man, where's this tornado warning closer to? All right, still Denver. All right, just wanted to say. These storms aren't moving very quick, guys. Storms are starting to mature more now in Kansas. Starting. Keyword starting to. The event's still not that impressive in Kansas yet, but I am watching out. This is wow. 44,000-foot echo tops on these storms near Lemon right now. That is a very tall storm, guys. And I am watching out for that rotation. They might issue An extension, I'm not 100% sure. It really depends. It really depends if they issue an extension. A potential for a potential extension possible. Let's check up on these storms near Goodlands. That's a strong outflow bound in your Bruce Star. Overall, I'm not really seeing much of rotation besides this main tornado warning right now. A little bit of an inflow notch there, but these storms are moving very slow, guys. Let's see how's the ingredients with Cape and stuff. Yeah, wow, that's significant tornado parameters really starting to ramp up right now in Kansas. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas starts to get going with tornadic activity very soon, potentially. Wow, Cape is there's some areas, 4,000 Cape within this tornado watch. A little bit of a lack of Cape though in Colorado, but as of now, Colorado's been the majority of the threat. Your Kimball, around there. Your Deer Trail, you guys could still potentially get some tornadic storms, but I am watching. Guys, look at this, a little bit of some initiation over here. New storms starting to pop up. This event, this watch, a little bit some isolated rotation. This watch doesn't expire till 11 p.m. Eastern, guys. Yeah, so 11 p.m. Eastern, this watch starts. So 11 p.m., guys, these two watches expire. These two watches expire at 11. 11. I'm definitely going to be streaming until these tornado warnings expire. Probably even a little more. Ooh, that's a new, I believe. Yep, that's a new considerable severe thunderstorm. Wow, that's a hail core. Almost 2-inch size hail right now on these storms. Almost 2-inch size hail on these storms. Let's see weather-wise real quick. I would show this guy's speed, but I don't have permission to yet. But I am watching out for these storms, guys. I am watching out for these storms. St. Francis to potentially start to do something. Near South Smith Center, I am watching out for these storms. Let me go on my YouTube studio real quick. Wow, guys, thank you for 8 likes this stream. I think I peaked at 8 viewers this stream. Kind of a little bit of a downfall now, but we are watching out for these storms. I hope I didn't just leak my stream info. That wouldn't have been good.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
I believe that's an extension. New tornado warning has been issued. I believe that's an extension.
Tornado warning for eastern Elbert County in east central Colorado, north central Lincoln County in east central Colorado.
Yep, I was right. All right, extension for Lemon right now. So tornado warning for Lemon right now. So it's a decently, I hate to say it, a decently populated town right now. So we do gotta watch out for the storm. So I am watching out for these storms, guys, because we do have a tornadic rotation. So your green's moving towards your red's moving right. Here's your isolated rotation right now, heading for Lemon. So take shelter if you live in Lemon, guys. I am concerned for the storm. I am concerned for the storm approaching Lemon right now because we do have to watch out. Of course, thank you guys for watching so far. But I am really concerned for the storm. The main reason I'm concerned for the storm is because it's heading for a decently populated area, and the storm does have history of being a pretty big tornado warning. So I want to decide some isolated rotation forms on the backside of new storms that are forming to the west. But we do have to watch out for these main two supercells right now. That's the real concern, these two supercells right now. That's the main concern. Currently do have that bar is glitched again. I gotta shut it off. But we do have these tornadic supercells right now. So we officially are live. We're pretty much the same amount of time as we were last night. So I'm gonna try to stream a little bit longer. So we have to watch out for these storms, guys. Accidentally showed it for a second. I am watching out though for some isolated rotation trying to form. Let me reset the stream key. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. I'm watching out for this rotation though. You see 1.5 pretty strong hail right now, almost 2-inch size hail. So if the storm doesn't produce a tornado, it's going to produce very large hail, guys. So I am watching out for it. I'm watching out, guys. I am watching out for the storm though, because oh, guys, the rotation kind of strengthened a little on the latest scan, so I'm really starting to monitor this. How can I reset my stream URL on YouTube? I am watching out, guys, for this rotation. Take Shelter Living Lemons and Gino. The storm's heading pretty close to Gino too. And this is in Colorado, guys, so you guys have to watch out for this storm. Let's take a look at reflectivity. So this other storm. Yeah, not so far, no good news, guys. So far, no tornado warnings have been issued in Texas, so that's great news, guys. No tornado warnings has been issued in Texas. Not Texas. Uh, where is it? Uh, Kansas. Let's just say. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. How can I reset my stream URL? So Mexico. I am watching out for these storms though, for the potential of some rotation soon. Guys, rotation still there, but it's weakening. So it is on a weakening trend. That's the good news. But the storms are starting to strengthen a little near Agate right now. Tropical storm author. We want to see if more hurricanes. There's a no, there's not even a disturbance yet. Let's see. Guys, any questions? Let me know in the chat. Yeah. Let's try that. Listen live replay. Alright, guys, I am taking a look at this tornado warning for the potential of still some rotation, guys. I'm still watching out for the storm. Still watching out for the storm.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
New flash flood has been issued. I'm watching out for these storms, guys. I'm going to be streaming until this tornado warning expires, or unless there's no tornado warnings left. Then I'm going to end the stream. I accidentally showed my stream URL. A reset option. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that rotation's starting to strengthen a little, guys. The rotation's starting to strengthen, and I do notice a little bit of a hook starting to form near Lemon. This is going kind of north of Lemon, though, so that's the good news. Give me a minute, guys. Let me create a new stream. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. We're just waiting for the new radar skin. Alright, new radar skin. This rotation's weakening. That's the good news, guys. What's my most popular stream on this channel? um, recon analysis. What do you guys have any question for me? Because I'm still seeing that coverage. That's why I went live for 3 hours and 15 minutes. That was a long stream. Guys, my longest stream was 4 hours and 10 minutes. Tomorrow, guys, tomorrow has the possibility of being a really long stream.